Hello everyone. In this lecture, I will be discussing synchronous counters. Counter is a register that goes through the prescribed sequence on applying clock pulse. In synchronous counters, all the flip-flops receive the clock simultaneously. So they are also referred as parallel counters. Since all the flip-flops receive the clock simultaneously, they are faster compared to asynchronous counters. In asynchronous counter, the flip-flop holding the LSB bit will receive the external clock, whereas all the other flip-flops receive the clock from the previous flip-flop. And the synchronous counter are complex to design. Coming to the design of synchronous counter, first we will start with the state diagram, then determine the number of flip-flops required, choose the type of flip-flop, obtain the excitation table for the counter, and then simplify the flip-flop input equation using Karnaugh map, and finally draw the logic diagram. Consider the 3-bit synchronous up counter. So this counter will count from 0 to 7. So initially we will start with the state 0 0 0, then it goes to 0 0 1, 0 1 0, 0 1 1, 1 0 0, 1 0 1, 1 1 0, 1 1 1, and then again to the initial state 0 0 0. The next step is to determine the number of flip-flops required. Generally, for a mod n counter, the number of states is equal to 2 power n, whereas the small n represents the number of flip-flops. Substituting n is equal to 8, since there are 8 states from 0 to 7, the number of flip-flops required is 3. And in this case, I am using JK flip-flop. Next, to determine the excitation table of the counter, we need to know the excitation table of the selected flip-flop. So for JK flip-flop, the excitation table is shown in the figure. The excitation table, it gives the minimum input required to obtain the next state for a given present state. So I have plotted the values for all the cases 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1 and the corresponding input of the flip-flop. And using this excitation table, I need to derive the excitation table of the counter. The excitation table, it consists of present state, next state and the flip-flop input. Since it is a 3-bit counter, I will be having 3 flip-flops and it is represented by A, B and C. The output of the flip-flop, it is QA, QB and QC. So we will start with the initial state 0, that is 0 0 0, the next state it is 0 0 1, the next state it is 0 1 0, 0 1 1, 1 0 0, 1 0 1, 1 1 0, 1 1 1 and then 0 0 0. So now we will determine the input for each flip-flop. So I will consider C flip-flop. So using the present state and the next state, I can find the input JC and KC. So for the present state, QC is 0 and the next state QC plus it is 0, JC it is equal to 0 and KC it is don't care. This it is derived from the excitation table of the JK flip-flop. And for the present state 0 and the next state 1, the input J it is 1 and K it is don't care. And for present state 1 and the next state 1, J is don't care and K it is 0. And for present state 1 and the next state 0, J it is don't care and K it is 1. Similarly, fill the excitation table for the other flip-flops. For JB and KB, use QB and QB plus. And for JA and KA, use the present state QA and the next state QA plus. Once the excitation table of the counter is derived, the next step we need to plot the values of the input in the K-map and then simplify them. So plotting the values from the excitation table, I have marked the values, and the next step is to group. So seeing this, I can group the 1 and don't care. Similarly for KC, I can group this don't care and 1. So the resultant expression, it is QB, QA, and again in KC it is QB and QA. So for both JC and KC, it is QB and QA. Similarly for drawing for JB and KB, and I can group this 1 don't care, 1 don't care. Similarly don't care 1, don't care 1. So this is a group of 4 ones. On grouping this, the expression it is, so the common term it is QA. Similarly here it is QA. So JB, KB, it is equal to QA. Next, similarly for JA and KA, so I can group all the ones and don't cares, and similarly here all the ones and don't cares. So the expression it is JA it is equal to 1 and KA it is equal to 1. Once all the expressions are simplified, the final step is to draw the logic diagram. Since it is having 3 flip-flops A, B and C. Input it is JA, KA, output is QA, QA bar. And for B flip-flop it is JB, KB, output it is QB, QB bar. For the C flip-flop it is JC, KC and QC, QC bar. So first of all you plot for JA and KA. JA, KA it is equal to 1. So it is connected to logic 1 or plus 5 volt. For JB and KB it is QA, right? And for JC it is AND of QB, QA. So we will be having one AND gate. So one input is QB, the other input it is QA. That is given to JC and KC. Since it is a synchronous counter, all the flip-flops are given the common clock. So now I have arrived at the design of the synchronous up counter. Then coming to the synchronous down counter, the same procedure is followed to derive the synchronous down counter. The only difference is that in the previous case, the true output of the flip-flop are used as the input for logic gate. Whereas on arriving with the expressions for JC, KC, JB, KB, JA and KA, we will be using the complemented output. So here the JB it is equal to QA bar and KB it is equal to QA bar. And for JC and KC, the input it is QA bar and QB bar. So that is the only difference. And again common clock for all the flip-flops. So next type of counter it is synchronous up-down counter. So this counter it is a multi-mode counter since it can count in both the directions, in upward as well as downward. So here I will be having one control input M. So this figure shows a state diagram for the synchronous up-down counter, and again it is a 3-bit counter. The black lines it is representing the up counter and the blue lines it is representing the down counter. So up counter will count from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 0. Down counter will count from 1, 0, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So the first step is to determine the number of flip-flops. So using the general expression capital N it is equal to 2 power n. Again in this case n it is equal to 3. So 3 flip-flops are required. Right? In this case I am using toggle flip-flop. So this is the excitation table for the toggle flip-flop. When the present state and the next state it is same. So here it is 0 and the next state it is 0. The toggle input it is 0. And similarly for the input, the present state is 1 and the next state it is 1. The toggle input is 0. Whenever the present state and the next state are complemented, the toggle input it is equal to 1. Next, coming to the excitation table of the counter. Since it is synchronous up-down counter, it consists of a mode input. If the mode input it is 0, it is acting as a down counter. So for the present state 0, 0, 0, the next state it is 1, 1, 1. And for the present state 0, 0, 1, the next state it is 0, 0, 0. And for present state 2, the next state it is 1. So for the mode input 0, it is acting as a down counter, and using the excitation table of the T flip-flop, I can derive the flip-flop input. For TC, I can use QC and QC plus, and TB input can be derived using QB, QB plus, and TA input is derived using QA, QA plus. When the mode input it is 1, it is acting as a up counter. So that is for the state 0, 0, 0, the next state it is 0, 0, 1. For 0, 0, 1, the next state it is 0, 1, 0. So it is acting as a up counter. So similarly, determine the flip-flop input TC, TB, TA using QC, QC plus, QB, QB plus, and QA, QA plus. Plotting the K-map for the flip-flop input TC and marking all the values and grouping the number of ones, it will result in the corresponding expression. TC it is equal to M bar QB bar QA bar plus M QB QA. Similarly, marking for TB and grouping the terms, it will result in TB it is equal to M bar QA bar plus M QA. And for TA it is equal to 1. The final step is to draw the logic diagram. So again it consists of 3 flip-flops A, B, C, and for TA it is equal to 1. For TB it is 2 AND gate. So TB it is 2 AND gate followed by 1 OR gate. And for TC again I will be having 2 AND gate followed by 1 OR gate. So the input of 1 AND gate it is M QA QB, and for the other AND gate it is M bar QB bar QA bar. So the output of the both AND gates are ORed together and given as the input for TC. So next, coming to the general design of arbitrary counter. So this counter it is going to count a sequence 4, 7, 3, 0 and 2, right. So and they have given we need to use JK flip-flop. First of all, we need to determine the number of flip-flops required. So use the formula capital N it is equal to 2 power n. Capital N represents the number of states and the small n represents the number of flip-flops. Since there are 5 states 4, 7, 3, 0 and 2, since there are 5 states, so substituting the number of states 5, I will be getting n is equal to 2.32. So the flip-flop it is an integer, so it is n it is equal to 3. Right. To derive the excitation table of the counter, we need the excitation table of the JK flip-flop. So with this excitation table, I can derive the excitation table of the counter. The count sequence it is 4, the next state it is 7, and for 7 the next state it is 3, and for the 3 the next state it is 0, and for 0 the next state it is 0, 2, and for 2 the next state it is 4. So using the present state and the next state, I will derive the flip-flop input JC and KC using the corresponding excitation table of the JK flip-flop. The next step is to draw the Karnaugh map. Since there are only 5 states, all the other states are considered as don't care conditions. Okay? So now I need to group the 1 and the don't care. So grouping for JC, I will be getting QB QA bar, and for KC it is QB. For JB it is 1, and for KB it is QC bar. Similarly, the K-map for JA and KA it is shown in the figure, and grouping these 4 I will be getting QC, and grouping these 4 values I will be getting QC bar. So with all the equations derived, I need to draw the logic diagram for the given synchronous counter, right. Since it is synchronous counter, all the flip-flop will receive the common clock, and JA it is equal to QC and KA it is equal to QC bar, and JB it is 1 and KB it is QC bar, and JC it is AND of QB QA bar, KC it is QB. So this is the logic diagram for the given counter. Thank you. Happy learning.